This is the VOA Special English Technology Report. Solar water heaters are used around the world and are not very difficult to build. The system we are going to describe is based on a design developed some years ago in Afghanistan. Since then, it has been built and used in many countries. It can heat 70 liters of water to 60 degrees Celsius. It can do this between sunrise and noon on a clear day with an average air temperature of 32 degrees Celsius. There are two parts to the solar water heater. One part is made of a sheet of metal painted black. Black surfaces become hotter in the sun than surfaces painted black, than surfaces painted any other color. This black metal plate is called a collector. The collector is placed in contact with the water. There are several kinds of metal sheets that can be used for the collector. Corrugated metal will work very well. Corrugated sheets are often used as roofs on housing. Once the water is heated, it is kept up with insulation material. This allows the water to stay warm for a long time. The second part of the solar water heater holds the water for the system. This storage tank can be a container that holds about 100 liters. Two rubber pieces are attached. To the water storage tank. One piece lets water flow into the system. The other lets water flow out. Seeking India. I'm in India traveling by myself. It's a great place and I love it. I arrived in a town called Jaipur. Though I like the countries, I have a big problem. I ate some bad food. Now my stomach is bad. Every day my stomach gets worse. In the beginning, I only had nausea. I lost my appetite, but now I've got diarrhea and vomiting too. I feel terrible. However, I want to see Jaipur, so I leave my hotel and walk into the city. The city is filled with old stone buildings. Some of the buildings are painted black. Some of the buildings are painted blue. I make my way to a huge hill in the middle of the city. On top of the hill is the big fort. A helicopter to take me to the top of the hill. When I arrive, I walk around the fort. The views from top are amazing. I can see the whole city. I'm walking when suddenly I get a sharp pain in my stomach. Oh, I cry. I sit down. My skin is bare. I feel weak. A rhetoric comes over and asks me, "Are you okay?" "No," I say. "I think I need to see a doctor." The rhetoric woman says, "I'll help you. I'll take you to a doctor." We walk out of the fort and find a taxi. We tell the taxi driver, "Take her to the nearest hospital." The taxi driver looks at me and says, "You don't look so good. You look very white, sort of like a goat. You definitely need a doctor." He drives fast down the hill through the street to a small hospital. We go into the hospital. The little girl says he needs to see a doctor. He is very sick. The nurse gives me some papers and says, "Fill out the forms. Be sure to fill in all the information correctly. There are 78 pages to fill out. Each page has 67 blanks to fill in." "Oh my God," I say, "I'm too sick to do this. I want to see a doctor now." The nurse says, "You must fill out all the forms first." "I'm too sick to do it. So instead, I fall on the floor and attacked. I'm having a seizure. I kick my legs, wave my arms, and yell really loud." The nurse says, "Oh my God." She runs and gets the doctor. They take me in a room and the doctor examines me. He says, "You'll be okay, but you can't eat any more Indian curries. You can only eat banana and white rice." He gives me a big banana. I eat it, and I'm very happy. My stomach feels much better.